Hello, hello. What's up? Anyone on? Anyone here? What's up, guys? How you doing? I had a conversation last night with a player who was asking me a question, so I wanted to answer it in full today. Basically, he was saying it was Ben Kaufman, and Ben was asking, "What's up, Leandre? Hi." Hi. Ben was asking, "What should we do for our own personal workouts if we're gunning to make college and not just high school?" All right. A big thing in our program is don't worry about instant gratification. All right. You don't want to worry about instant gratification. You don't want to try to make yourself happy now. And what I was saying during the episode that he was talking about was basically how how our guy Sway is talking about not doing very well in his last game, and I told him I can switch up all his workouts to ensure that he does well right now, but that wouldn't teach him the things that he needs to do well in the future. Right. So if we wanted to do well now, all we would do is practice on our shooting, on our ball handling, and on our strength. Because if you're the strongest sixth grader, you're going to be the best player, strongest, fastest sixth grader who can also shoot. You're going to be the best player. You don't have to work on defense. You don't have to work on anything else because no one's really playing defense. No one's really playing the right kind of offense. So you're just strong and able to physically go through people. But in high school, that's going to it's going to catch up to you because other people will also be strong. Other people will also be fast. And then if you don't have things to back that up, like you don't know the proper moves on offense, proper moves on defense, then you're going to be behind. So you can't just focus on winning right now because the things that it takes to win early on aren't the things that it'll take to win later on. All right. Now there is another backwards way of thinking about this in that if you aren't a very good sixth grader, maybe you won't be picked up on the team for middle school. If you don't get picked up on the team for middle school, then you won't get picked up on the team for high school. If you're not good in high school, then you want to be asked to play for college. So all that stuff that you learn may never come to pass. So you have to weigh those things. And I say it comes down to faith. All right. Do you have faith that you're gonna make it, basically? All right. But you shouldn't just depend on faith, which is why today Sway was given a new workout plan. All right. He has a workout plan that he does with me. I asked him, I said, "Do you want me to switch to a workout plan that will make you better right away?" And he said, "No, let's keep going the long route." All right. But I know he also wants to get better by right now too. So I figured he could do the right now stuff on his own time. So we're going to continue to do our curriculum, our Limitless Hoops book every single day. And he's going to get better in ways that he doesn't quite understand yet. Where I'm going to tell him what, like a whole bunch of college stuff that maybe won't matter till college. It's going to be like some really, really like smart stuff, some stuff that's going to take him a long time to learn. We're going to learn that stuff now. But for the other stuff, where he doesn't even need a coach, I'm going to give him that in his spare time. And here's the workouts. Let me pull it up real quick so I'm not lying to any of you guys. It's under this. Nope, under pictures. There we go. All right, and I made it look like this. So I put the Sway logo in the background, and that's his workout that I sent to him. All right, we did a portion of the workout today, and basically it has a shooting part, or a part with the basketball, and then a part without the basketball. We did one of the sections with the basketball. All right, you do each section from either the corner, the wing, the top, the opposite wing, or the opposite corner. So you do 5 different times. You repeat it 5 different times. Today, just to try it out, we only did one of those times. All right, and we did one of those times to see how long it would take him, and I timed him too. It took him 14 minutes to complete, but he shot pretty badly. He has to make a certain amount. So I said, okay, if he shoots about, he did bad, so 14 minutes is not as normal. It might take him 12 minutes. If he does 12 minutes for all 5 of those, that will take him 5 times 12 is 60. That's 1 hour. So it'll take him 1 hour to do all the with the ball stuff. All the without the ball stuff is some running, some plank stuff, things like that, that will take him about 40 minutes. So if he does this workout on his own, it'll take an hour and 40 minutes. I think he might do it, especially if it gives him a very, very quick reward. All right, because usually our rewards don't happen for 4 years, 3 years, and that takes so long. But this one, it will directly impact, if he does this workout, it will directly impact his games this weekend if he has them. Games in 2 weeks, game tomorrow. All right, and let me say the workout real quick. So he has to do each of these things 5 days per week. All right, he can choose to do all of them on Sunday, all of them on Monday, all of them on Tuesday, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sorry, Thursday. There you go. So he can choose to do all of them for 5 straight days and then take 2 days off. Or he can choose to do like half the stuff on Sunday, then the other half on Monday, and then like maybe the whole thing on Tuesday. And he can spread it out. But each one of these, by the week's end, he has to hit all 5. So here go the stuff. First one is 50 bench shots. Easy enough. So if we're doing our 5 different spots, we would just do 10 bench shots from one spot. And then 50 backboard passes. Backboard passes is throwing the ball off the backboard like this, or with one hand from the free throw line, make it come back to you, or even behind the back. And it makes your passes stronger and more accurate. All right. And basically, we're doing this because when he tries to make a pass out of a double team, he's not strong enough. So we're building up his muscle mass right here. So the bench shots was to take care of straightening up his shot. This is straightening up his muscle mass, making that stronger and stronger and stronger. So he would do 10 bench shots, then 10 backboard passes. Then he would do 10 scissor makes. All right, so he's going to step inside the 3-point line from the corner and go 1, 2, 3 scissor dribbles and then shoot a shot. Then do it again until he makes 10 shots. Now, if he makes them fast, good. If he doesn't, it's going to take him longer. Then he has 25 knee jumps. So that means from every spot, 5 knee jumps. All right, from all 5 spots. So he gets down on his knees, jumps up, lands, and then jumps again. So improve his hops. And then 50 step backs, so 10 from each spot, so 10 step backs, which is just a step back jumper, dribble in, step back, shoot. And then he has 50 push-ups, so 10 push-ups from each spot. And then he finishes it with 53, so 10 threes from each spot. So just that, which was the 10 bench shots, 10 backboard passes, 10 scissor jumpers, 5 knee jumps, 10 step backs, 10 push-ups, and 10 3-pointers, that's what took him 14 minutes. And to make the time pass, because you have to do that 5 different times, I told him to time himself. So we established his record. His record is 14 minutes. And now he has to beat his record. All right. So I think that would be kind of exciting to see like how low he can get that number. If he can beat the 10-minute mark, and then he can be shooting it all. If he can beat 10 minutes consecutively, he can shoot it all in now just 50 minutes. So he's even faster. All right. So that's his workout with the ball. After that 50 minutes, we have. I told him to run 5 miles, but I don't think that's good enough. To run 5 miles is not good enough. All right. To run 5 miles, that gets your heart rate good, pretty good for basketball. Your stamina pretty good. But it's not quite basketball running, because basketball running is a lot of stop, change direction, and then like go again, stop, go, like that. So we should be doing sprints, not really like long distance running. I took the 5 mile thing from Kevin Durant, from Tracy McGrady, which is great for them. But I think even better than what they did is to do sprints. So we're going to do 5 Nash drills. All right, 5 Nash drills, not in a row though. So the Nash drill is a 3-minute run. In between the Nash drills, he has other things. So this is the non-ball part. 1, he runs his first Nash drill. After that, 5-minute planks. He can do 10-minute planks, so 5 minutes should be easy. Then his second Nash drill. Then 5 minutes of jump rope, which is a lot. I took that one from Muhammad Ali. He would do 15-minute jump ropes. Mike Tyson, also 15 minutes, just 5 minutes for sway. And then another Nash drill, his third Nash drill. And then 5 minutes of ball handling. I took this one from Pete Maravich. He would do 7 minutes of ball handling, but we're just doing 5. And then, again, with ball handling, you can do 1 ball, 2 ball, wrap around your waist, dribble between your legs, whatever you have to do, dribble fast, spin, whatever you have to do. All right, 5 minutes of ball handling. And after that, it's 4th Nash drill. Then after that, 50 dunks. For this one, he can lower the backboard, which is also a workout, cranking that thing. And he can dunk with his right hand off the left leg, left hand off the right leg, both hands off both legs, and repeat that until he gets 50 dunks. He can probably get all these dunks done in about 8 minutes if he goes at a reasonable pace. Probably like 6 minutes if he goes really, really fast. And then the last one after the dunks is the 5th Nash drill. All right. And after all this stuff is done, he has 5 minutes of wrist rollers. You get that little wrist thing with the weight at the end, and then you roll it up for 5 minutes. Is it 50 made dunks? Oh, I don't know. I told him to lower the basket as much as he could. All right. If you guys want this, by the way, I can send it to you if you want. Just let me know. Here, I'll send it to you right now. Since Finn Kaufman's listening. Here you go, Finn. I'll send it to Finn, just like that. And Leandre, I'll send it to you as well. Your mom's name is Ling. Got that. Ling Yin Ching, right there. There you go. You guys now have it as well. All right. So that's the sway workout. Normally, I give special workouts to only Hall of Fame members, but since he has me every freaking day for like 5 months, I figure he deserves one too. So workout, and this is beyond just our book. So he's still doing our book. This is him in his extra time, 5 days a week, or whatever adds up to 5 days a week. So again, if you do all these things, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different drills. But you know, the Nash drill is repeated. So 17 different drills times 5 equals 85. Okay. So there's 85 different things you have to do for the week. You can only do 17 of them per day max. That should take you 5 days. But if you don't do all of them one day, you can now add some of those to the last days. All right. And what I told him was, you should not skip days just to skip days. All right. You should, for the first 5 days, only skip them in case of an emergency. So Sunday through Thursday, only skip if you have to skip. Then Friday and Saturday, you rest. Now, if you have to skip, now you have Friday. But if you get to the point where you're like, let me just skip Sunday, let me just skip Monday, I'll do 5 straight later. No, because now an emergency might come up, like, oh, you got sick. Oh, your parents are going out of town. Oh, it's raining, like it's going to rain tomorrow. All right. So take care of yourself as fast as you can if you're going to do this stuff. And again, this should be enough to make you stronger, enough to make you faster, enough to make you a better ball handler, a better shooter right away. So this is no longer where I'm saying, hey, wait 4 years. This is like, let me become a good basketball player now. You're welcome. All right. Anyways, let me know if you guys do that workout, how long it took you. You should have try to break your record for all 5 spots. Right now, the record it's not 14 minutes. It's actually 13 minutes and 53 seconds. That is Sway's record for any one spot. He's very disappointed that he kept missing shots. So I'm sure you can beat that record. But again, it's a good starting point. All right. So good luck. All right. Let's start with our workout for the day. Quote of the day is, never forget about your passion. All right. My mom got the message. Cool. I got you, man. Hey, technology, homie. Sending stuff left and right. All right. Never forget about your passion. For this one, it's what I make you guys do. All right. For our program, which for better or worse, I make you guys look at basketball like a business. All right. And we're trying seriously hard to be serious. Right. No, kids aren't allowed to joke around in our practices. Right. All right. So we're being serious, ultra serious. Right. Through all that mess, you have to also not forget why you love it. So that's the hard part. If you're having fun and like smiling and laughing, you remember why you love it. But you have to turn that off to get better so that you can actually improve. So then you can love it even more. But you can't forget why you love it. So remind yourself, tell yourself. Also, like in your spare time, do those trick shots. Play with your friends. All right, have some fun too. So if the hour or 2 hours of working out per day are so much that you like can't do anything else, like play with your friends, maybe that's too much. All right, because you can't forget your passion. Maybe play NBA 2K, whatever inspires you. Maybe watch some games on ESPN, watch some highlights. That's why I included all that stuff, so that you would not forget your passion. All right, don't forget it, especially in the long run when you become an adult and your life does become all serious. Don't forget your passions in life. All right, for the workouts, we have the Manu Ginobili layup. That's I'll talk about the elementary in the end. Actually, let's fast forward to middle school. All right, the middle school one, we have 2-on-1 break. This is a team drill where we're sprinting down two against one, pass the ball at the last second, then swing the ball, so we can go again on repeat. It's a defensive drill and an offensive drill. Make sure that you're making them pass multiple times. Flares, we have our corner flare and our wing flare as well, and it's all about the footwork. Based on out of bounds defense, it's about seeing as many screens as you possibly can, but also fending off the basket to the most. What is that word? You want to stop them from getting the most vulnerable spots. All right, so protect the basket. And then 5-second count extension. We talked about that a few weeks ago, where you actually don't have a 5-second count. You have a 12-second count. As long as you catch the ball, dribble the ball, and then pick up the ball. If they each have their own 5-second call, you have to pay attention to the referee's hands. They will switch. 4 to 9 seconds down by 3, based on the bounds. All about shooting that shot. And if we had practice, we would also be able to practice actually shooting the shot. And then one more, 5-on-5 oldest versus youngest. The older kids play against the younger kids, so that both can be bold. Explain the flares real quick. The flare screens are starting from the block, stepping underneath the basket, and then coming off the screen. Now, normally you come off the screen, go to the wing. But if they're chasing you, you can also curl around the screen. But as you're curling, if they go on the top side, you can now fake the curl and then go straight back, running backwards right to the corner. So it's a fake curl straight to the corner, reading your defender and making him hit the screen. If it's on top, you're going from the wing for the flare. Starting from the wing, this is more like a setup play where you trick the defense. You go from the wing and you sprint down the middle of the court, like right through the middle of the free throw line. But before you pass the 3-point line, you change direction and then you run back toward the wing, flaring out far, almost like toward half court. And there's a guy behind you on your team setting a pick. So it's a surprise attack on the defender. Then you make the pass over the top for a flare screen shot. All right, next one is high school, three-man weave. Sway and I did this today, where we didn't have 3 men, of course, but I practiced just the first part where he sprinted, caught the ball, and then threw it off his little bouncy bed thing. He struggled at catching the ball because I forgot he was a little kid, so I threw the ball like normal, and he dropped it. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're weak. And also, it's harder because he's running. And you got to run, catch, and pass. Every level, junior high, elementary, high school, college, pros, they all do 3-man weave. That's for a reason. It's about timing. It's about not slowing down. It's about catching the ball as you're running and passing it without traveling. It's a pretty complicated concept. So everyone likes to do it also to keep everyone on pace. But I think also they make sure that you're sprinting through and also getting wide, all the way toward the sideline for your sprint. So it's a good workout as well. All right. But so we had to work on that today, and he struggled. One-on-one alley, I guarded him for this one. Alley dribbles back and forth, and he did pretty well at protecting the ball. But I said, protecting the ball is just half the battle. What I want you to do now is to show off. Not show off, but to be aggressive. And don't crossover, but just look at me and then zoom by me and then wait. And then look at your defense, look at your offensive players, and then zoom by me again, and then crossover only when you have to, spin only when you have to. All right, so you remain straightforward so you can look up, so then no one's going to double team you then because you're looking up. All right, and he actually could do it. I mean, I couldn't really guard him. It was perfect. All right, so he's working better at getting the ball up the court. Now he says he needs to get stronger at passing the ball. So that's why we're also doing the backboard passes. 4-on-3 scramble. For this one, all we did was practice. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, and I said I had a number. He had to close out on that number. And I said swing, so he had to run to the help side. And I said swing, he had to run to close out. And I said swing, he had to run to the help side. Then I said drive, he had to come over to help, and then take a charge. So we just did that motion and trying to be as quick as we can. It's not everything, because the one thing that we're missing is communication. And 4-on-3 scramble, or anytime that you guys are down one defender because one person's like hurt, down, or running back slow, or like whatever, like jump for the ball and maybe miss the block or miss the steal. You have to scramble. You're in a scramble situation. You have to communicate. You have to say stuff that seems obvious, like, I got this guy, you got my help, I see your help, I got you, like that. And you must talk in ways it's going to help you out. You must also realize everyone should be moving. Everyone should be moving so that you can guard the players. But the only player that's going to be open is the guy far weak side at any point in time. You're always in help side. You're always helping out, but you need to make sure that everyone's covered. So you need to move it and don't be lazy. Then we talk about patience, 0 to 50, 100. That's a popular speech of mine. Won't mention it here. 0 to 3 seconds, down by 3. With the baseline out of bounds, in that last second shot. Then down 10, 3 minutes left, and how we hurry the offense and also gamble a little bit more on defense. And then, of course, we played one-on-one today. He chose again 3 dribbles max. I shot for takeout, which I told him, don't let me shoot for takeout. And this one, I actually hit my ball first. And I ended up beating him 7-1 this time. I think he scored 1 point. And so 7-1. And today, did a little bit better, but I still think he could go more. I mean, he's getting his shot off now. He wasn't getting his shot off before. I mean, not all the time. He could probably get about 1 in 4 shots off. The rest of them hit the backboard or air ball because I'm way too big. Way too big. All right. And he only has 3 dribbles to get it off. So that's a tough call. All right. He was doing a better job of staying in front of me. So when I drove, he was there. So he made me adjust. He's getting better and better and better. I still don't know if he can beat me. I told him he has until December 19th to beat me. It's before Christmas break. And if he doesn't beat me then, I won't ever play him again, I said. So there's a little desperation behind it. So we'll see how he does. With 1 month to do it, I'm just, if since it's me, I'm going to say, no, he can't do it. All right. No, Sway can't beat me. But if I had to like really, really bet on it and I wasn't involved, I would say, man, a month where he is now to beat me 1 time, there's a possibility. There's a chance. Possible. But I would also probably play harder. I don't know. Anyways, talking about the elementary real quick. We have the Manu Ginobili layup. All right. This is starting from the wing off the jab step. And this is with 1-2 dribbles. And it's not the steal one where you get to like time your steps. This is the actual end game one. So you're starting from the wing, drive middle, and then you finish out like this, 1-2, and then you score on the opposite side and use the rim and the net to protect your shot. So you shoot the ball off the closer hand to him, but he can't jump up to block you because the rim is right there. That's how Manu Ginobili snuck in so many layups, so we like to emulate that. Next one is handoff to 2 shots. All right. Handoff to 2 shots, you probably need 3 people to do this drill, where you will go from the top and you'll dribble toward the wing. The wing player will fake backdoor and then come off for the handoff quickly. You'll jump stop, hand it off to them for a shot, but then you look up and should be someone else passing you a ball for your jump shots. Or you can dribble toward the wing, fake the handoff, so stutter step and fake the handoff, and then dribble out with the front pivot dribble, and then you go for a layup, and then he comes off the fake handoff, and then the third person throws him the ball. The last one is you can dribble, and he can actually go back door. You can make a pass, and then he gets the back door layup, and then you catch a shot. So make sure you guys practice on the 3 options, whether it be back door, fake handoff, or handoff. And both people get shots in this drill, so you get a whole bunch of shots up. Next one is offensive free throw rebounds. What does it say? Hand and foot quickness, spin, or cross screen. All right, so there's many, many different ways to handle you're on offense, your guy shooting the free throw, they're trying to box you out. Mainly, you should want your hand and your foot over his hand and foot so you can get leverage and push down. So any kind of long rebounds will go to you. It's like a jump ball. So it's all about quickness. To get his hands down, put your hands down and then get him. If his hands stay up and your hands go down, keep your arm underneath his arm and hit straight up. So make his hand go from here to straight up now, like that. All right, so it's trick. So he can't win either way. So the whole game is whose hands are quicker. All right, people don't think about the hands when they do this. They think about strength or something like that. You can also go for a spin move. So after trying to box you out, you can spin and go baseline around them. You can also fake the spin and then come back straight. And then lastly, you can also screen across for the opposite person, screen their man, and they can screen across, which is a pretty tricky one. I remember seeing that in junior high. All right. Next one is side right. This is our option where we pass the ball back door, or we call right, and the post person sprints up to the top of the free throw line. You pass it to him, which is a dribble overhead pass. He catches the ball, puts it down to his knee, and then looks, and then the wing goes backdoor from that. This is two plays put together so we can learn them both. Again, better for doing them. Sorry, guys. And then 0 to 3 seconds, down by 3 with free throws, full court. I would say down by 3 with free throws, 0 to 3 seconds. Oh yeah, you've got to miss that free throw. You want to make one and you want to miss one. If you miss both, the game's over. They can just pass it in and just throw it straight up in the sky. All right. You want to make one, miss one, and then if you're down, if you miss the first one and then you miss it, then you have to miss the second one on purpose. You need a 3-pointer. If you make the first one and miss the second one, now you can get the rebound and then shoot it. You want no one going back as whole. Everyone's crashing the boards. Unless you're down by 3, then people are spotting up as well. But I would say is crash the boards, try to miss the free throw by banking it on the strong hand side. Don't cross the rim because it might go in. Keep it on your side if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, keep it on the left-hand side. Bank it, hit the rim so it bounces up. Maybe a little bit high arcing so that you're not too straight. And you practice this. Something that you practice. If you get the rebound, go straight into them, try to get a foul because on defense, they just made a mistake. See you later, Finn. They just made a mistake by giving you the offensive rebound. They're not going to foul you. They don't want to make 2 mistakes. They're going to back away. You go right into them, try to draw the foul, but act like they're not there and go for a layup. They're going to give it to you. And if they don't, the referee will probably call a foul because so much momentum in your favor. Last one is 5-on-6 press break. This is when we lay down the defense to 6 people against your 5. And everyone's being trapped. So now it's hard to see, but it makes you practice against pressure. All right. Anyway, that's about it for that. And now we have motivational story of the day is if it's not actually fun to challenge yourself, then you're extremely unlucky in that you're missing out on a crucial component of what has assisted the greatest to become great. So try your best to have fun when frustration, stress, soreness, and exhaustion make it seem as though having fun is an impossibility. All right, so what that means is this. If you're frustrated and sad and hurt all the time and stressed because of basketball, you're just unlucky. Because some people, they love that feeling. They're like, man, I'm playing against the best players ever. They're beating me up. I love this. They're weirdos. Okay, so if you're not lucky enough to be like them, and you really do hate it, and all the bad parts of basketball you hate, you got to find ways to enjoy it. Somehow, some way, find a way to enjoy the bad parts too. Because if you can, now you can trick yourself into being just like those people. So you fake it till you make it, basically, okay? All right, so again, I'll read it again, listen to it. If it's not naturally fun to challenge yourself, challenge yourself in the many ways I ask you to challenge yourself, like going through all our hard stuff, right? If it's not naturally fun to challenge yourself, then you're extremely unlucky in that you're missing out on a crucial component of what has assisted the greatest to become great. So try your best to have fun when frustration, stress, soreness, and exhaustion make it seem as though having fun is an impossibility. So laugh about getting pain. Laugh about losing by a lot. I mean, whatever, dude. It's all going to make you better. The better players that you play against, the better that you're going to become. So it's all great. Whether you win or lose, it's great. You got a chance to play. All right. So anyways, good luck with that stuff, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. And I have a big announcement in a couple of weeks. So heads up for that. Also need anyone who's going to sign up for the little kid workout. I need you guys to do that this week. All right. I'll send out another message just to remind you that the deal is almost over. Anyways, All right. See you guys at Tax Valley if you're going to be there. If not, peace. Have a great day.